I have a nature haul for you. It looks kind of pathetic right now because these are some things I gathered last night and I want to share them with you. This is a bouquet of shepherd's needles. It is actually an edible, nutritious plant. You can feed it to people and animals, but I will not be eating these because I found them too close to the roadside, so they're probably full of toxins and pollutants and exhaust from cars. But I do plan to make a flower crown out of them. That's what they're good for. They come out here in Florida towards the end of the year after a lot of rain has fallen, and they like disturbed areas. So you get a beautiful flower in soil that's not so good, and it grows like a weed. It's very prolific. You can find it all over the place here, and what a cool idea, right? So this is shepherd's needle, shepherd's needle. Also called beggar's tick. I like the name shepherd's needle better. I also got this, but it is a water hyacinth. Just look at that flower. Like I absolutely could not resist picking this flower. Look at that. It actually strangles waterways and takes over, ponds and entire water systems here in Florida. Look at the beauty of that flower, right? Some of the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. I'm gonna try and adjust my camera to see if I can't get a better. So here is a water hyacinth. The other flowers have shriveled up since last night, but it had all these other blooms on there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I also got these. These look much better last night as well. This is the American Beautyberry. Look at the color of those flowers. It's just like really bright purple. It's amazing. I didn't want to pick too much because this is kind of like storage food for deer when they can't find the berries that they like to eat. This is kind of like their backup food. These berries are edible. Some sites list them as inedible because there's a lot of berries out there that people might have trouble identifying and eat the poisonous kind. But these are absolutely edible. They don't really taste like anything, but I've heard that if you make them into a jelly and make them into a spread that they're really good, but that involves, of course, adding a lot of sugar, and it doesn't taste good with a lot of sugar added to it. But I picked two of these sprigs. I think I'm gonna clean them up and just leave the berries on there. But I picked these two a lot, and I hope that you are inspired to just go and see what beautiful flowers are in your area. Do a little haul. Remember to leave some for the animals and the pollinators. Pollinators depend heavily on this plant. Water hyacinth, you can probably pick as much as you want because it's an invasive species usually, and it's very, very beautiful. But just remember also to leave some for the animals that have this as their backup, the deer specifically. I also got some pine cones. I love pine cones because they burn a beautiful bright white in the fire when you burn them. Thank you for watching another one of my nature videos. I hope that it inspires you to go out there and make your own wild and beautiful bouquet and get out in nature and see the beautiful color purples that are offered, and that you make yourself a little daisy crown or shepherd's needle crown. And that you're just inspired to go and see what's out there.